My brother took credit for every song I wrote for his band. I'd been ghostwriting for Phoenix Theory for 5 years, while Caleb stood on stage taking bows. When they got signed to Axiom Records, Mom threw a party like he'd won the lottery. "My baby's going to be a star," she gushed, hanging gold balloons everywhere. The contract sat on our kitchen table. $50,000 advance, 3-album deal. Caleb kept posting photos of it with captions like, "Dreams do come true," and "Hard work pays off." "I'm happy for you," I said, meaning it. "Just remember our agreement." He looked up from his phone. "What agreement?" "That I wrote those songs, that we're supposed to split the royalties." Dad walked in holding a beer. "You helped with some lyrics, sure, but Caleb's the talent. He's the performer. That's what matters in this industry." My younger sister Bree laughed from the couch. "Riley, you're not seriously trying to take credit for Caleb's success, are you? That's so desperate." Caleb's girlfriend, Vanessa, draped herself over him. "Babe, you don't need this negativity. Not when you're about to be famous." Mom pulled me aside later. "Why are you trying to ruin this for him? You've always been jealous that he got the charisma and you got, well, you're good at other things, I'm sure." The record label wanted new material immediately. 5 original songs in 3 weeks for the debut album. Caleb locked himself in the garage where we used to write together. I heard him playing guitar for hours, the same 3 chords over and over. "How's it going?" I asked through the door on day 4. "Great, amazing, almost done." On day 12, I heard him on the phone. "No, Mom, I'm fine. Just perfecting everything. This has to be perfect." Day 18, he came into my room at 2 in the morning. "I need your help." I kept my eyes on my book. "With what? Just maybe brainstorm some ideas? Like old times? We don't split credit anymore, remember? You're the talent." He left without another word. On day 21, the label sent a producer to our house. Scott Michener. Beard, expensive leather jacket, very unimpressed energy. "Let's hear what you've got, Caleb." Our entire family crammed into the garage. Mom had invited the neighbors. Dad was filming on his phone. Bree had friends over to witness her brother's big moment. Vanessa kept touching up her makeup for the photos. Caleb picked up his guitar. His hands were shaking. He started playing the opening to Sideways Exit, one of my songs from 2 years ago. "That's old material," Scott said. "We need new songs, original content for the album." "Right, yeah." Caleb set down the guitar, picked it back up, put it down again. "So I've been working on this concept about..." He trailed off. "About what?" Scott checked his watch. Scott leaned forward. "Sing something. Give me a verse and a chorus." Caleb opened his mouth, closed it, looked at me. I looked at the floor. He tried to sing. The melody wandered nowhere. The lyrics were, "Feeling lost inside, nowhere to hide, trying to find some peace of mind." Scott stood up. "Where's the depth? The wordplay? The bridge? The hook?" Sideways Exit had layers. "This sounds like a high school journal entry." "I'm just warming up," Caleb stammered. "The real stuff is better." "Then show me the real stuff." Caleb grabbed his notebook, flipped through pages of crossed out words and doodles. "I have it here somewhere." Mom jumped in. "He's been under so much pressure. You can't judge his process, lady." "I've heard 1,000 excuses." Scott interrupted. "Your son either wrote those first songs, or he didn't." The room went silent. Dad stopped filming. "He wrote them," Mom insisted. "Riley just... helped a little dot." Scott turned to me. "You wrote them?" I met Caleb's desperate eyes. My brother, who'd taken every bow while I sat in the crowd, who'd signed a contract with my words and never looked back, who'd called me jealous for asking for basic recognition. "Every single one," I said. "That's not true," Caleb shouted. "We collaborated." "Riley, tell him we collaborated." Scott pulled out his phone. He played Sideways Exit, our biggest song. "Who wrote the line about drowning in the shallow end where everyone can see but nobody can reach?" Caleb looked at me. I looked at him. "That's what I thought," Scott said. He picked up his briefcase. "The label will be in touch about the contract breach." He looked at me. "If you've got material, call me. We might be interested in the actual songwriter." The garage emptied fast. Neighbors vanished. Bree deleted her Instagram story. Vanessa was gone before Scott reached his car. Caleb sat on the floor, head in his hands. Mom blocked my path at the door. "How could you do this to your own brother?" "I did 5 years of work for him. I asked for one thing: credit."